It's been rated that Bahira came out of his place of worship and people knew that he must be something very important. He rarely comes out of his place of worship. He was looking at the Prophet Muhammad والسلام, deeply analyzing him. He called the people and he said, who does this child belong to? And they all said he belongs to Abu Talib. He asked Abu Talib, what's your relationship to him? Abu Talib said, he's my son. He didn't say he's my nephew. If you were in Abu Talib's shoes, you would say he's my son because you consider him like your son. He did not say he's my nephew. Bahira said, you're wrong. Such a child, his father should not be alive. Abu Talib was amazed. How did you know? We are strangers. We don't know you. You don't know us. We've never met you before. We have never heard of you, and you have never heard of us. How did you know this child's father is that? He told him, yes, you're right. I am his uncle. And Bahira said, now you're correct. This is amazing. Abu Talib is amazed from this conversation. Bahira asked him what happened to his father. Abu Talib said he passed away before his birth. Bahira started to ask questions, and in some narrations, I believe Bahira even asked the Prophet Muhammad والسلام, what do you see? He told Abu Talib, your nephew has a great status in the future. And by Allah, the Almighty, if the Jews knew about him through the previous revelations and knew who he is, they will kill him. Take him back to Mecca and don't come back again. Now let's analyze what Bahira the monk said. How will they know him as a prophet? Do the Jews knew about a new prophet to come? The seal of prophethood. That's how Bahira knew about the Prophet Muhammad alayhi as-salatu was-salam. The seal of prophethood was left at the time when we discussed the opening of the chest of the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu was-salam. What you have to understand is that every single messenger and a prophet of the Almighty had a seal of prophethood. That's how Bahira knew about him. There are other reports that also says that while the Prophet Muhammad والسلام, and Abu Talib were in Syria, there was a flock of camels that ran away from their owner, and people started leaving the way for the camels because, as you might know or not, camels can kill you. Camels have reported killing their own owners. So the Prophet Muhammad والسلام, stood in the middle and he stopped all this flock of camels that were coming, running towards him. And he stopped them and he calmed them. And Bahira knew from that incident also that the Prophet Muhammad والسلام, that Muhammad is to be a prophet. So Abu Talib now is confused. Abu Talib took Muhammad back and he's been more protected of him than before. What Bahira said is that take him back, the Jews would kill him. The Jews were expecting a prophet. Christians were expecting a prophet. They're both expecting a prophet. Jews, they're saying he's coming from within us, from us. Christians are saying, oh no, he's coming from us, from our ancestors. Little do they know that he is actually coming from the Arabs. They would not accept it, and they don't. They would not accept the fact that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Almighty, has sent a prophet or the last messenger and a prophet from a different lineage. Although if we go back, it's actually the same lineage. And this is what Bahira said. This is what it's called irhas. We have two kinds of miracles. Miracles are two kinds. We have irhas and we have mu'jiza. So they're both miracles, huh? Except that irhas is miracle before prophecy, and mu'jiza is after prophecy. Clear? Follow me? Okay. So irhas in Arabic is a mu'jiza, is a miracle, but it's before a miracle before prophecy. Mu'jiza is also a prophecy, but it's a prophecy or a miracle after prophecy. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes miracles appear on their hand as an indication for future responsibility. So the Prophet Muhammad والسلام, was raised to be independent, working, earning his income, and by the age of 25, one of the rich women in Mecca by the name of Khadija bint Khuwaylid, at the age of 25, Khadija a rich woman in Mecca by the name of Khadija bint Khuwaylid, was married twice before the Prophet Muhammad والسلام. She comes from a very noble and respected family. Because she had a lot of wealth and she can't do the job of man, she used to assign what they call agents. In a contract, she'll go into a contract with agents, with men. And obviously she's dealing with men, so not all men are honest. She's been cheated on her business multiple times. Then she heard about the Prophet Muhammad والسلام, and his honesty and his reputation in Mecca, his trustworthiness, al-Amin. He was called in his tribe, in Quraysh, he was called al-Amin. The trustworthy. She called him and sent her slave Maysara with him. She sent Maysara. Maysara is the slave of Khadija radiallahu anha. So she sent Maysara with him, and the Prophet Muhammad والسلام, comes back with a prophet that Khadija has never ever experienced before. Khadija asked Maysara, her slave, about the Prophet Muhammad والسلام. Maysara experienced from the Prophet Muhammad والسلام, what he has never experienced from anyone else. And as Umar ibn Khattab says, if you want to know someone, you gotta travel with them. So Maysara traveled with the Prophet Muhammad والسلام, and he experienced a lot of things from him. So Khadija, from hearing this, she spoke to her friend by the name of Nafisa. She had a friend by the name of Nafisa. And we'll continue, inshallah, with the amazing story and the Aseerah Al-Nabawiya of the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Till then, في أمان الله ورعايته والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.